elements, you know how to make forms, home, increments, profiles, and so many things. Bottom navigation and bar. So now it's your time to create on your first app. So what best than making your own to-do app? In that you can track your own work to do, things to do, and tasks to do in the future. So let's get started, right? Yeah. So let's create it from the scratch. Okay, so I will just remove everything from the main file. I'll just leave all these files in the background so it doesn't hurt us. So just remove my app page and just then we were starting from the scratch. I mean, why make it from scratch? I'll just remove all the spaces. Okay. Yeah. So we are creating a to-do app. So what's the basics of a to-do app? It contains the list of tasks, right? With the checkbox, right? They include the checkbox to check whether the app is whether the task is completed or not. So let's start with that. Firstly, we'll create a state for widget. Let's create a start list widget, right? I want to make it systematic. I'll start with the my app. Next, my app, and then this. Okay. So we have the my app. So it's not compulsory to start with the my app every time. You can start with some other widget too. So it's not a big thing. Okay, so let's start with the my app. So we can start with my app. You can change the name too. It's not an issue, but it is what it is. And so if you can see, we have the stateless widget in the past. Yeah. And you can also have a stateful widget in my app too. So if you want to run in a state or anything, you can do it from there. Okay, in this video I will show you how to start an app, how to think about it, how to make an app like from the very scratch. So stay tuned. In the upcoming parts we will be completing the complete app. I suggest you to get along with me and set up your Flutter and do alongside with me, so you have your first step by yourself too. Okay, so let's get started. So first off, every time we have to add the material app and we have to add the home. So we will create a home screen. Okay. Home screen. Also, there's a naming convention in file too. So there are two types of naming, which is a camel casing, which is home screen dot dart. You can name it like that. Otherwise, you can name it like home underscore screen. So if you can either use underscores to create the space, or you can either go camel casing for the naming convention. I like this more, so I'll go with this too. Okay. State for widget. Again, here also camel casing is working and everything is put in the cloud. So home screen. So we are ready. I can refresh the app and you will see nothing but a black hole. Let's go. So also we have to create a scaffold in it. So we start with a scaffold. Then we have a body widget and we add a nothing but a column. Let's add a app bar first. So anything app bar. So which will be app bar title, and we just title this we want text widget, and which will be to do. Let's name this app to do it, right? I think that is possible. And okay, so let's get started. We have our app bar, simple app bar on the background screen. Let's set a background color too. Background color. Let's go with the color start. Let's go with the blue. Can go with the bluish color. Let's go with the blue. Okay. Blue, and just for like I will prefer this and go for the color too. And I change it to the lowest possible setting, and we will get the perfectly color. Okay, this looks good. We can work on this. Okay. Also, I recommend you, like I'm showing you how to create apps. So also we have an app theme dot dart. Let's create So when you create your own web apps, you will be creating like several files to optimize and coordinate your code. To do that, you will be creating like multiple files for constants to store all the constant, app theme to store all the app themes. So let's create that. So it is an app theme. Let's create an app theme class. Okay. Okay. And in that, I just add background color, which is equals to this guy, and let's give it the type. Okay, it requires a filtered material, and you have your class set up. So now if I want to reuse this color, I can come here, press the app theme, use this and background color. Now you can see we created this constant. So if I use this color like multiple times on the screen, and I just come here and just change the color lightly, you can notice the color changes in our app too. So for now you have to refresh because it is like it changes the entirety. So it is the best vector to store the colors and constant in that separate file. Okay. Then let's also create the center title. Ooh. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, like that. So let's set this color, background color. So you can now reuse this color multiple times possible. And let's style it, right? Let's game text style. You can add your style to the app theme too. Okay. So now looking great. Let's go. Moving forward, let's create our main thing. So this is a very unusual. So I'm just shutting down the app off. Okay. So now let's focus on the coding part. In this video, I will be showing you how to create a list view with the tiles. So it's not a big thing. In the next video, I'll be showing you about other stuff and everything. Okay. List view. Children's, right? We have our children's. So you can create a list style. Okay. Also, again, you can create your list style, custom list styles whenever possible. I'm giving this padding, so we require the padding. So just giving this. I think just creating a container for the list style. I'm giving you a color. So let's go with the colors again. Blue. This time let's like a little bit darker color. Cool. Okay. Then we can also add the border in this. Okay, let's add the decoration. So let's add the first content, right? So the child. Let's make a row because we want a checkbox too. So it will be like a checkbox and the task name. Okay. Okay. Let's go. So first we'll be creating a checkbox. Value right now just putting it true and correct. So checkbox requires two parameters. First is nothing better. First is a value which is either just true or false. Because checkbox is either true or either false for the check marker. And let me show you once. Okay, just 2 seconds. And I'll show you text. I have to get my groceries. Stack. The market. So let's change the color. Okay, let's go with the shade 400. Okay, it's like export thing. Let's change our color. So it is very good practice to do this. It requires a material color, so we can I will show you about how to fill the material color in the coming part. So let down, just focus on this. So this is checkbox. If I as I told you, there are two types of value. If I set it to the false, it will empty box. Okay, that's also a thing. Okay, so now we have our child box. Let's style this a little bit. So let's, okay, then let's add this color thing. Okay, so always remember to put the color into the decoration. Then we have border, border radius, border. Oh yeah. Color start again, putting color back. Let's make it red. Okay, that's it. Then we have this. Okay, so moving forward, text. Let's have a color. Text down. Right color start. White. Now it will look good, right? It's not visible as such. The only thing putting back is working. Yeah, but finally, let's make it a finish and let's finish the video. Let's add a bow value that equals to false. So I'm creating a value, then I'm putting the value here. So as I want to just value is equals to whatever the value is, and done. Yeah, so this is it. So let's get started. I think yeah. And the set state is required because we are changing the value. We can move forward. Just have to restart it. Okay, changing is very important. Checkbox value. Let's check. Okay, so now is equals to checkbox value. Right, so now we have it, and as you can see, we have our created checkbox. So whenever someone press on this checkbox, we can create it by tiles. I will show you in the next video. Okay, yeah. Okay, bye. Have a nice day.